Why is the forefoot boost in the D-Row 7 and Crazylight Boost 2016 not as responsive as we hoped it would be? What's good, YouTube? This is Fresh Pair returning for another edition of Tech Focus. This is where I nitpick about the tech of a shoe. This isn't for everyone, you've been warned. In case you're wondering, I already made separate performance reviews for both the D-Row 7 and the Crazylight Boost 2016. Check the links below. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. More tech-focused videos are coming. Give this video a thumbs up if you feel like it. Follow me on Instagram for updates and check my website as well. With that out of the way, let's get in focus. Basically, everything below your feet can affect the overall cushioning that you get. This includes the type of socks that you wear, the midsole used in the shoe, and the kind of insole that the shoe has. Even the rubber outsole can also affect the cushioning of a shoe. A dense rubber outsole for the sake of outsole durability can stiffen the cushioning, while a soft rubber outsole can add a bit of impact protection at the cost of durability. The type of court can likewise have an effect. Hardwood and rubberized courts add some cushioning, while concrete and asphalt courts have very little give in terms of impact protection. Another thing, the type of insole board or Strobel board that the shoe has can also affect cushioning. The Strobel board is where we will focus our attention. Just to clarify, the cushioning in both the D-Row 7 and the Crazylight 2016 mainly depends on the full-length boost, but there are other things working here that affect the cushioning of the boost, one of which is the Strobel board. The Strobel board in the D-Row 7 and Crazylight 2016 is the material that is sandwiched between the removable insole or footbed and the boost. Lift the insole and the board is the next thing that you will see. It is the one with the stitching at the perimeter, and it is glued on top of the midsole. It is basically made up of thin plastic that is a little stiff. The Strobel board has at least three basic functions. One, it adds some rigidity for softer types of midsoles by functioning like some sort of shank. In other words, it helps reduce unnecessary or unintended midsole distortion. 2. The Strobel board minimizes permanent compression points in areas where the midsole sinks, which is common among memory foams that learn the shape of the sole of your foot after many wears. And 3. The Strobel board anchors the base of the upper material around the midsole. Without the Strobel board, you'll have a problem attaching the upper on the midsole of basketball shoes. In both the D-Row 7 and the Crazylight 2016, the forefoot boost felt a bit of a letdown in terms of responsiveness. It fell short of my expectations. In my opinion, the main culprit is the Strobel board, particularly its material and design. The plastic Strobel board is ideal at the heel because it diffuses or distributes the force upon heel strikes instead of concentrating it in one point. In other words, the Strobel board makes a larger area of the heel boost receive and absorb the impact. Unfortunately, the plastic Strobel board is not a good thing at the forefoot because the forefoot boost is already thinner relative to the heel boost. There's really no more need to have a stiff buffer between the boost and your forefoot. For the forefoot boost to be responsive, it needs to receive force that is concentrated in a smaller surface area. More concentrated force means greater response or rebound for the boost. This is Newton's law of motion at work, which I'll paraphrase this way. You get what you give. Because the stiff Strobel board diffuses the force by spreading it across a wider area of the boost beneath it, it dampens the forefoot boost's responsiveness. Remember that diffused force translates to lesser force. If that is the case, there should be as few barriers or buffers as possible between your forefoot and the boost. This is where Adidas should use a softer Strobel board at the forefoot of its basketball shoes that use full-length boost. Take for example the Strobel board of the Pure Boost. That one had a thin fuse-like footbed which felt almost like paper. It's also really flexible. Apart from that, it also has perforations for increased foot contact with the Boost midsole. In my humble opinion, a perforated and soft Strobel board at the forefoot, but not as soft as the one in the Pure Boost, is the way to go. The perforations will make sure that there is minimal obstruction between your foot and the boost. The softness of the Strobel board will also allow for increased compression of the boost. Also, for as long as a sturdy shank is used at the outsole, I don't think that the midsole rigidity of the Boost will be compromised. And one more thing, maybe, just maybe, Adidas can develop a specialized Strobel board for its basketball shoes that use Boost. I'm just saying, Adidas can take my hints for free. You know, Adidas can definitely learn a thing or two from its line of running shoes in terms of improving the Boost cushioning in its basketball shoes. It did so before, and it can do it again. I just hope that Adidas will give it another shot this time. After all, improved Boost responsiveness is a win-win situation for both the company and its consumers. That is it for today's Tech Focus. I'd like to hear from you guys. Tell me your thoughts about the forefoot Boost in these shoes. Post your ideas in the comment section. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. More Tech Focus videos will drop. Give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. Follow me on Instagram for updates. Check my website as well. All the links are posted below. This is Fresh Pair signing out for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.